Bzzzt! Uranus just gave me a big surprise that I'm excited to share with you. Kristin and I thought it would be a good idea to have just a touch base in between the eclipses because Sunday's energy was strong for sure. Well, now Len Schaefer, the Beautiful Mind coach, is joining us too. Len has amazing techniques to help process subconscious things that are coming up this powerful eclipse season. It's live, interactive, and free. This Thursday night, 8 p.m. on the Fun Astrology YouTube channel. You can register at hightimelineliving.com to get a reminder. Kristin, Lynn, and I hope to see you there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Today is Tuesday, September 9th. And we're working with an Aries moon that carries both fire and a few important reminders about how to direct that energy. Now, Aries moons usually feel straightforward, they're bold, instinctual, and ready to get moving. There's a spark that comes with Aries energy, a sense of wanting to initiate, take the first step, or say yes before thinking twice. But here's a piece I want you to remember today. This Aries moon is ruled by Mars in Libra, and that changes the tone. Because normally, Aries moons would be ruled by a fiery Mars, fast, direct, and action-oriented. But with Mars in Libra, the ruler of today's moon has to filter everything through fairness, through balance, through cooperation. So instead of that raw Aries drive to go solo, we've got to consider the other side. We've got to ask, is this action fair? Does it bring harmony? And how does it affect the people around me? That's the backdrop for everything happening today. Now, let's talk about the aspects because they bring some real flavor. The first one is beautiful. The Aries moon makes a trine to Venus in Leo. This is such a supportive, warm, and creative flow. It brings boldness from Aries and a flair from Leo, and together they can feel like confidence, playfulness, and even romance. It's a great day to express yourself, whether that's through words or through something creative, or just by showing up a little bigger and brighter than usual. The trine to Venus adds charm and warmth. So if you've been wanting to connect with someone, collaborate, or simply enjoy yourself, this aspect really supports that. But as always, there is another side to the story. The Aries moon also squares Jupiter in Cancer. This one can expand emotions, exaggerate things. Jupiter is about growth, magnification, and in Cancer, it pulls on themes of family, security, and comfort. So while Aries might want independence and quick decisions, Jupiter in Cancer reminds us of responsibilities at home, or people who are relying on us. This can lead to overcommitting, saying yes to too much, or showing up as a clash between wanting freedom and feeling obligated to nurture and protect. Just notice where this tension comes up for you today, because it could show itself in the smallest of ways, from taking on too much to getting frustrated when someone else needs more from you than you're able to give. Now let's circle back to Mars in Libra, because this is a really important for today's story. Even though the Aries moon wants to act boldly, Mars in Libra is saying not so fast. Every action wants to be weighted, balanced, and considered. Mars in Libra can sometimes struggle with overcompromise, bending too far to keep the peace, or waiting too long to make a move. So what we're really working with today is a tug of war between wanting to act fast and needing to act fair, between doing what's best for you in the moment and making sure the other side of the scale isn't completely empty. And here's the twist. This energy builds directly into tomorrow's void of course moon. Just after midnight at 2:53 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday, the Aries moon opposes Mars in Libra, and that opposition is what launches us into a long void of course period, nearly 13 hours before the moon enters Taurus late in the afternoon. And that opposition is exactly the dialogue that we've been feeling and leading up to today. The Aries moon is saying, I want to go. And the Mars in Libra is saying, but wait, let's weigh it first. That's the tension that defines not only today's energy, but also sets the stage for tomorrow's pause. So if you're feeling like you want to make moves, today is the time. Take the action, set the intention, plant the seed. Use that trine to Venus in Leo to do something that brings you joy or creative fulfillment. Just watch the square to Jupiter so you don't overcommit yourself. And above all, remember the dialogue between the Aries moon and the Libra Mars is not about rushing ahead blindly. It's about choosing the action that respects balance, that creates harmony, and that doesn't burn the bridge on your way across. Because once the moon goes void of course tomorrow morning, the energy slows down. And not the best time to start something brand new. Today is your window. Today is your chance to direct that fire in a way that matters. So let the Aries moon inspire you to take the first steps. Let Mars in Libra remind you to consider the whole picture. And let Venus in Leo bring the little joys and the heart into whatever you do. That's Tuesday's story, a day of action and thoughtful action. A day of sparks, but with balance, and a day to get moving before tomorrow's cosmic pause. To listen more about tomorrow and also the moon wobble that will peak, Thomas and I will be on the podcast together in the YouTube format if you want to see the video. I will be back with you on Thursday, and Thomas and I will also be doing a special live on Thursday night, so make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube to get that notification. Until then, much love. Talk soon.